Let's recall the L'Hopital's rule applied to indeterminate form 0 over 0. Suppose we're evaluating the limit as x approaches a of f of x over g of x, and both f of x and g of x approach 0 as x approaches a, so we get the indeterminate form 0 over 0. According to L'Hopital's rule, if the limit as x approaches a of the derivative of the numerator divided by the derivative of the denominator, that's f prime of x over g prime of x. Notice it's not quotient rule of differentiation, just limit as x approaches a of f prime over g prime. If that limit is equal to L, and L is a finite number or infinity or minus infinity, then the original limit as x approaches a of f of x over g of x also equals L. And we may have to apply L'Hopital's rule several times if we keep getting the indeterminate form 0 over 0. So let's apply L'Hopital's rule or solve the following limit by using L'Hopital's rule. Limit as x approaches 0 of cosine of 5x minus 1 divided by cosine of 12x minus 1. As x approaches 0, both 5x and 12x also approach 0, so numerator approaches cosine of 0 minus 1, and that's 0. And similarly, denominator approaches cosine of 0 minus 1, which is also 0. So we apply the L'Hopital's rule and evaluate the limit as x approaches 0 of the derivative of the numerator, that is minus 5 times sine of 5x, divided by the derivative of the denominator, which is minus 12 times sine of 12x. Let's cancel the negatives in the numerator and denominator, and our limit is limit x goes to 0, 5 times sine of 5x divided by 12 times sine of 12x. As x approaches 0, the numerator approaches 5 times sine of 0, which is 0, and denominator approaches 12 times sine of 0, which is also 0. And that means we are going to apply L'Hopital's rule one more time. So here's what we're applying. We're now taking the limit as x approaches 0 of derivative of the numerator, that's 25 cosine of 5x, divided by the derivative of the denominator, 144 times cosine of 12x. Now, as x approaches 0, the numerator approaches 25 and denominator approaches 144, and that is our final answer. The original limit equals 25 divided by 144. That is the limit as x approaches 0 of cosine of 5x minus 1 divided by cosine of 12x minus 1. This limit is equal to 25 over 144. For more videos, visit www.edu